already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God and the Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it, MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11, and when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one, man, that knowledge come from the dreads. Just ask Ray Son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best, and you say that you got them bars, or we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't said right, please say it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? Y'all know what time it is, man. Another episode of Fifth Element Hip Hop, where we represent hip hop in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity, and having fun. My name is OT from the deep. You know what I'm saying? And like always in the building, man, we got some special guests. But before we go ahead and get into that, let me go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know him by Ray Son, but around here we be like Ramon.
What it do? New week, no smut on our names.
Last time that I checked.
Let's go, man. Let's get this episode in 10,000. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sitting to the right of me, man, is your DJ's favorite DJ, your favorite DJ's favorite DJ. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him by DJ Slim, but around here, he the bling guy. What up, dog?
Peace. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Fifth Element Hip Hop, man. Another fantastic show, man. Today's mathematics is knowledge born.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sitting in the back in the cut like a shank dough, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, he popped out today, didn't have football practice, so let's go ahead and give it up for Hollywood Buzz.
What's good, y'all? We back here with another one. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we ain't even gonna wait. We gonna introduce our guest of the day right now. And I'm like, this man, we've been trying to get him here for 3 years. I'm like, yo, but you know what I mean? It's well worth the wait, man. And this just shows you what patience will do. You know what I mean? And the stars finally aligned, and we was able to get this man up here right now. We've been checking him ever since we seen him and got us go crazy on that dog ass cut. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, yo, and since then, I'm like, yo, we've been big fans and been checking out his music. You know what I mean? We actually got to feature him last week on our 88 to the 5th segment. He went up. The girls loved it. The joint was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even going to play no more, man. Let's go ahead and give it up for the one and only Babe Blue. What up, dog?
Let's go. Man.
Pleasure to be here for real.
Man, thank you for coming, man. We appreciate you, man. We've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got Babe Blue. Introduce your partner, man. Yo.
Yeah, man. No Diddy, man. That's my Mr. Bentley right there, man. My left hand man, Ock, the one and only Troll Master.
Yeah. What up, dog? Hey, I couldn't have did it that kind of justice like Blue just did it. You feel me?
Right.
That's what's up.
Right there.
Yo, so fellas, this is how we do this, right? I don't know if y'all able to check out any previous shows, but right now we get into the Ray Son report where we talk about things that's going on in Las Vegas, going on around the world, going on, you know, in hip hop, you know, whether it be locally or nationally. We start talking about it. Y'all feel free to chime in. We just gonna have some fun, talk that talk, and then we gonna talk about this Babe Blue project that these 2 projects that just dropped this year.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And we gonna get in and let people know what you've been up to. All right.
That's good.
All right. Let's go, Raymo.
All right. Well, shit. You wanna let's talk about this 10 stacks first.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. So recently, we just had a moment at the Fifth Element, man, where we had a clip that went kind of viral, crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it helped us push us over the edge. You know what I mean? Where we hit 10,000 on IG,
right?
And it's crazy, and it's helped over all our platforms actually. You know what I'm saying? To where the numbers have went up drastically. So you know we like to celebrate the smaller celebrations and the big ones the same.
Most
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? So what we got a bottle of Bel Air. You know what I mean? And since Babe Blue was coming on the show today, we got the blue one. Blue. Look at that. We got the blue one. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna pull up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all drinking?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. You drinking blue?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Okay.
Speaking to it, man, it's a big celebration for us, man, because we did that shit organically, man. We ain't buy nothing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't, no money invested into getting people to, tricking people into coming to the platform. It just, it happened naturally, man. And big shout out to Chosen, man, because he was dropping jewels on that joint, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was.
He dropped some jewels about the police and all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? not having to have your ID if you ain't being arrested for nothing or detained for something.
Right.
Yeah, man. You know, so
So good. You need you.
I know I'm good, boss.
Okay. Hollywood.
right, Hollywood.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you better be chilling.
Right.
Yeah.
We got Jura in the building too. Jura, you want
Joe,
to sip on some of this
you
pain?
sipping? You know what I mean? Go ahead. You know what I mean? It's a
Shout out to the
celebration.
guy,
It's a celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Gerard Shaheed, man, Melodious Radio. You know
But
what I
yeah,
mean?
why y'all doing that? So and like you said, shout out to Chosen for pushing that button over there at IG and making them see that shit. We start off every week with a video of the week. This week it's Mr. Atlas, Let the Bass Go. And that's off that that's like ode to the DOC.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to S Flex, always with the fly visuals.
The purpose of this is to pay homage to one of the greatest of our time. So let the bass go. Yeah. Nah, it's got to go even lower than that, Achilles. Nah, it's got to be even lower than that. You know why? Why? You've been denied. Now I'm physically present, no mystery disguise. And homage I've customized and remodeled, tailor-made minus the unnecessary bravado. Suckers with static approach and get smoked like gelato. I'm entrenched in myself, no one's a tough act to follow. Most of your favorite artists' careers have really been coddled. So I've engineered a format you can read as a novel, historically predating teachings of any apostles. A rap introduction that's fluent in construction, gaining mass like a rolling ball while I'm conducting. The methodology of elder statesman etiquette. You'll never see me in skinny jeans, no rainbow colored outfits. The student enrollment's first degree. Exemplified militantly, I'm born powerful, complete. Remember the best out of 3 consecutive games I'll sweep. Meticulously I speak when I flow and let the bass go. Yeah, that's the sound, and you know it's down, but you know why?
Yo, why's that?
Cause I've been around. So there's no mistaking that I'm sonically breaking grounds. From the same places, naughty by nature, just not ill town. I'm covered in at any weight, making me pound for pound.
See him up in there with the fly cameo.
I see you and shit.
Vigilant with preciseness, artificial intelligence.
What studio was this at?
They heist this, calculated conciseness.
Over there, was like,
off Industrial or something.
Yeah, off Industrial.
Ceremonies, you troubleshoot, we execute.
Look like Two-Tone old studio and shit.
Nah, it was a nice spot though. It was dope.
Temple you shouldn't pollute, then you can be in the know when I let the bass go.
Kick it over here, though. Kick it over here, though.
Now I think it's about time.
Feel the beat.
Drop that
What?
bass.
I bet. I don't wanna.
Cause if I do, you might lose it. I made this music for warriors to get in tune with. Adjust the levels, equalize the rhythms, and then raise your antennas and take a moment from dancing. There's a global crisis, maybe you should become enlightened. Before Columbus, Portugal was the first of the migrants. Dressed up distractions makes an appearance is appetizing. Self-advancements are only gained by making sacrifices. Success relies on the individual. Relationships in your circle should be reciprocal. This should be seen as pivotal so one can grow. Then you can fully understand when I let the bass go. Now that we're aware of what the climate has become, and I've chosen not to run, I got me a gun. Dry fire pistol practice daily. We train them early like citizens, that's Israeli. The bass was the topic, so I dropped it. Salute to DOC, this is me paying homage.
Dope,
Yeah.
dope, man. Shout out to Mr. Atlas, man.
Right.
I'm like, yo, that shit
man.
was hard.
Mr. Atlas representing Black Transit, man. Muzo Brothers on the way. Y'all know what it is.
That's what's up,
Jersey's
man. DOC, man. That was hard, man. I'm like, yo, I ain't heard nobody redo a DOC song. You know what I'm saying? And then that's off the first album, the classic joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta ask Ryan over there. Ryan, if that was on Bumper to Dumper, would you throw a bunch of tomatoes at that? Mr. Tomato Man.
Man, after a while, I probably would have, man, because he went in the dictionary and used his big words.
Damn,
He
man.
was in his dictionary, but that beat was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Big words get tomatoes in 2024, huh?
Man, it just got to be simple now, man.
Oh, wow.
Have you,
Here we go.
Have you? Were you aware of like any DOC projects, like the first DOC project?
No, not really. Just that that funky,
Mhm.
Right.
the radio song they had.
I'm like, I'd have to say this, man. If y'all haven't checked it out, man, please check it out, man. I'm like, yo, it's one of the first classic hip hop albums like in history, like what I would consider a 5 micer. Like, you know, like how the Source used to give 5 mics for an album. That's one of them. Like, it was one of the first ones to be like, okay, yeah, this is just front to back, no skips, crazy. Dr. Dre produced the whole thing. DOC, if y'all not knowing, wrote all that shit on the Chronic, Doggy Style, all that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He definitely was crazy. So I'm like, man, it's a dope song, man. I'm like, yo, I hope y'all do some of the research and get into it, man, because he's supposed to be coming out with a new project.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he's supposed to be doing the AI so he could get his voice back.
All right, Quan, go to number 3 on there, please. This happened on Saturday, July 13th. Donald Trump was almost got his block knocked off. By,
that can't be the dude that shot him.
That's the dude, Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Boy.
And he didn't shoot him, right? That was a shard of glass or whatever hit his ear.
Yeah,
supposedly.
That was a shard of glass?
Yeah.
Where did the glass come from?
From the shit that was blocking him. I don't know. But they said it was a shard of glass.
Oh, okay.
What do y'all think? Y'all think that was a hoax or y'all think it was real? What's y'all opinion on it? Boo, let's go with you first. You think it was real or you think it was a hoax?
I'm only gonna say I think it was real because a motherfucker don't play with no gunshots like that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
anything can happen, and I've been in a situation where a motherfucker thought that I was just using it for publicity stunts and all that shit, but I really got bust on live for real.
Right.
So I believe in my heart that shit was real.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
I'm like, yo, so the whole you think that was orchestrated at the end where he was, you know, giving the fist?
Hell no. I mean, with Donald Trump, anything is expected with this motherfucker, you feel me? He just more of a real nigga in my eyes than he already was. Like, you a president with 37 felonies.
Yeah.
You got baby mama problems, and you done got bust on live American TV.
Straight up.
You don't
Straight
get
up.
no more real nigga than that. You done blessed the community with all that dough. Like, that is just nothing to expect from this motherfucker right here.
Slim, what you think?
Man, I don't fuck with none of that shit. I don't believe none of that shit. Chuck D told me don't trust it. That's what Chuck told me, man. But you know,
I think it's good TV, man. It's crazy. I'm like, right now,
that's exactly what it is.
This presidential election, I'm like, yo, he about to win by a landslide because the people was fucking with him. You know what I mean? The people was fucking with him. I'm like, it's hard not to fall into the trap of all the things that's happening right now. I'm like, he done got shot at. They just showed up at the Republican Party with the things on their ear and shit.
Go to the TV. That's an IG clip, but
I'm like, man. Oh man, I hope you ain't about to see
there we go.
the Trumps?
They're just right here.
Oh, okay.
All these motherfuckers with the bandages on their ear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's. Come on, man. You don't think he knew that was gonna happen?
I don't know.
You know. That's why he came out with Trump shoes. He knew. They know.
Just for it to be for the guy that tried to kill him to climb up, be like 150, whatever.
Man.
For that to happen, that shit had to be set up, man.
It had to be. It ain't no way a nigga sitting in here come out the bathroom on the president, nigga. Oh, I didn't know. Yo, come on, man.
Shit happens though. Shit happens.
not the
Motherfuckers
Secret
got your
Service,
Reagan.
though.
Motherfuckers got the JFK.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who was that said anything that happened in politics was playing? Who was that?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, we got to look that up. Look that up, man.
But I don't know. The little nigga was 20 years old, though.
Yeah.
Right.
He had so much life to live. Why would you throw your shit away for this nigga in this presidential election shit?
Right.
Y'all seen the video where they was like, look, man, there's somebody on the
Yeah.
roof.
Just pointing them out.
Hey, dog, there's somebody on the roof, man.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah. That shit
that's
was wild as
wild.
fuck. And did y'all see his shoes? So Trump has a new pair of shoes after the shooting the white ones. He already had the gold ones out, so now he's selling the white ones. He's putting out like 5,000 pairs, selling them for $299.
I need
all,
a pair.
All y'all sneakerheads.
Yeah, man. He definitely knows how to appeal to the lost found, man. I'll say that.
I'll say like this: if you copped them and put them up, I'm like, they'd probably be worth some money in about like 10, 15
Sure.
years. That's
Them
real
gold
shit.
one's worth about 10 right now.
See what I'm saying? I'm
They
like, yo,
sold out.
that's what I'm saying. Them shits, I'm like, they'll probably be worth some money. If you were a sneaker collector and you was like, okay, I can flip these later on, that would be the move, just to keep it 100.
They're going to sell out. You're going to be able to flip them next
You
week.
seen Fat Joe get him
Real
a pair?
shit. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, if you're a sneakerhead, you can grab them motherfuckers, and in 2 months, you'll probably be sitting on 10 stacks.
Right. All right, let's move on. Number 4. I don't know if y'all watch movies a lot, but Tyler Perry got a new movie out called Divorce in the Black. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah,
Negative.
Nah, man, I don't be jacking
Negative.
Tyler Perry.
I watched it, bro.
That shit good as hell, man.
You like it? I ain't like that shit, bro.
That shit was bullshit.
Yeah, I thought it was bullshit too.
It was bullshit,
bro.
but it was good as hell, man.
This nigga divorced her, made her sign the papers, came to her job tripping,
Yeah.
and then act like he want her back. Nigga, cut it out.
Hey, but I'm like, yo, it was a
The
bunch
very
of
beginning of the movie, what's his name? Corey Hardwick. They were at a funeral for his brother. His brother got killed trying to rob a member of the church.
This shit was so stupid.
So the pastor, which was Megan Good's husband's dad, was going off on the guy that got killed. That was in the casket. So the mom's like, "Get him, take him out the casket." They carried him out the casket, put him in the back of the truck, drove his ass home and buried him. That was the very beginning. I was stuck from then.
Animal play.
Yeah, I seen that shit. It was typical Tyler Perry shit. It was like the angry black dude who's just a fucking notorious villain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, he makes the most despicable villains. Like to the point where like he make the black dude look like he's just a negative monster. You know what I'm saying?
It's some of them out there. You know what I'm saying?
It
It's some of them out
is,
there.
man. But I'm like, man, come on, bro.
It's a movie. It's a movie, man. It's
Every
a
movie though. I be like,
Slander.
man, come on, man. Can we get some where ain't no negative black dudes running around like that?
Hey.
I'm just saying, man. I'm like, man, I'm tired of the narrative.
Check out the movie. Give y'all opinion on it. All right, number
Man,
5
2 thumbs down.
on there. This was heavy in rotation this week. Cam and Mace
Oh man,
crazy on
Jay Prince,
Shakur
man.
Stevenson and Jay Prince. Did y'all see that?
yeah, I seen that. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna cap.
Cam and Mace definitely didn't put their stamp on the podcast game, on the sports podcast game,
Yeah,
and keeping it real.
boy, I'm like
You
that.
fuck,
shit,
you fuck with their show?
I didn't see it. My nigga Ott called me today and was telling me about it, but I be so trapped in my own world. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck be going on for real.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm like, it's interesting. Like, May said something that was very interesting on there about OGs, and he was like, "Yo, well, not OGs. He was saying big homies. He was like, "Yo, he was like, look, man, you can't come around here trying to big homie me." He was like, dude. He's like, I ain't got no big homies. He's like, fuck all that. He's like, nigga, if you want to come to me like a man, come to me like a man, but you can't big homie me because you Jay Prince.
Yeah,
He's
for
like,
sure.
he like, nigga, like, yo, talk to me like, you know, like regular.
Yeah, he said we ain't no little niggas.
He's like, we ain't little niggas, and we
Yeah,
ain't.
for sure.
He's like, more in fact, we ain't yo little niggas.
Right,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how he came at Jay Prince, and I was like, you know, I'm like, Jay Prince has created this image of being the big homie of the industry type of deal. If you come to the South, Jay Prince is the big homie. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta come
Not
to
even
Jay
South.
Prince
I would
type
say
shit.
Houston.
Oh,
Houston.
Houston, you know what I mean? Houston. So if you come to Houston, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? You gotta, it's like the whole check-in thing or whatever.
Right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna ask you, how do you feel about somebody trying to make themselves as being the big homie and them trying to force that narrative on you?
Well, it's real levels to this shit for real because I do have big homies. I come
Right.
from an organization where we have real big homies that do real big homie shit. But I'm not calling a nigga big homie because he's 17 years older than me.
Right.
That shit
right.
don't mean shit to me. You feel what I'm saying? What
Right.
did you personally do to affect my life to help me and grow as an individual or a man? That's the big homie. Know where to stay, open your door for a nigga, that's a big homie.
Right.
But just because you older than me and you probably put more work into me, that don't make you my big homie. You a big homie to a nigga that's looking up to that shit.
right.
I ain't the one.
Straight up.
See,
Shit, Landlord got a whole song out. That's my OG. That's
Right.
my OG. That's my OG. That's my OG.
Like I say, it's real OGs that do their job and what they stand for, you know, and
Right.
they always get their flowers from me. But
right.
the rest of that shit, you're a regular nigga in the cell.
Straight up. Straight up.
Hey, real
I
shit.
feel that 100%.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Mace's take on it because
Right.
he broke it down eloquently. He said it real nice, but his words were sharp. His
Yeah.
words were sharp as fuck.
All right, let's move on. Number 6. We're going to get right on through this.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg launches his first dispensary with a Tupac Shakur cannabis line. The dispensary's name is SWED, which stands for Smoke Weed Every Day. Let me see.
And he got a Tupac strand.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Smoking on that pot pack is wow.
That's crazy as
Right.
fuck.
So the dispensary, he has an exclusive cannabis product line. It's under the Death Row Cannabis brand. The shop is located near LAX Airport in Los Angeles, and the company's first product honors Tupac. And he said because Tupac smoked his first blunt with Snoop. That's where he got his first.
Disrespectful, if you ask me.
Yeah.
By far.
Why-
Because it's like, where's the proceeds going? His mama gone, his sister gone. So where the money you making off this Pac strand, who is it going to?
Yeah, we definitely need to find
And
out.
then in
That's
the
good
world
shit.
that we live in, everybody is smoking on some kind of pack.
Right.
So the East Coast niggas is gonna go crazy with that Tupac pack.
Right.
Just because they didn't fuck with Pac.
No doubt.
Right.
Disrespectful.
That's definitely a
I
whole
think
other way
it's-
to think about it.
I think it's disrespectful because I'm not sure that Tupac would have been okay with putting his name on any kind of
Pack.
pack or
Getting
anything
smoked.
like getting smoked. I'm like, he used to smoke, but it wasn't something that he advocated. Like, yo, nigga, you gotta smoke weed.
Yeah, there was more thug passion with him.
Exactly.
Alizé and Hennessy.
Right.
Well, it's a different time though. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
weed is legal. You know what I'm saying? If Pac was still here, he'd probably have his own. Wiz Khalifa got his own line. Everybody
Well,
got their
no.
own strain.
But I'm
know,
saying-
y'all know Tupac. His estate or whoever it is that got control of his name and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They got him on like rainbow colored clothes and all that. Yo.
That's
well,
so crazy.
I think that was the lawyer who's ahead of the estate now.
but
that
that's
his
what
mom
I'm saying.
passed away.
People just making money off of people's names.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Not to bring up the other shit, but even with the Drake shit, you playing around. That shit ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't even. Yeah,
I'm not
Tupac
interested in
shit.
trying no Pac strain.
Yeah, right.
That shit is crazy, man.
Right.
That shit is wild.
Right.
You about to hear it in some rap songs though, nigga. Smoking on that Pac pack.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure. And its majority
Damn.
gonna come from
And
the
it
East
sound
Coast.
crazy. Yeah,
Guaranteed.
it sound crazy. That sound crazy because we know what that shit really,
Sure.
where it originated
Sure.
from. You know what I'm saying?
He
It-
died in the midst of a war between
Right.
coasts. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
You gonna hear it on a Rick Ross song, I'm sure.
I don't know. Damn, you're gonna hear it on the Snoop song. All right,
right. That part too.
number 7 on there. Missy Misdemeanor Elliott is the first hip hop artist to have a song played in space. The Rain Super Duper Fly was transmitted 158 million miles to Venus. I don't know what the fuck for.
Right, right. I'm like, yo, nigga. I'm like, yo, her Spotify streams is going up out there. What the
yeah,
fuck,
like
nigga?
I don't know what.
How they know it went to Venus?
She I guess she picked what planet she wanted to go to. She worked with NASA and they shipped it out. It took 14 minutes to get there.
Hold up, did she have to pay
Traveling
for that?
at light speed.
Did she have to pay for that?
How we know it got there? Who was there to say?
Man, they tell us anything,
That's
man.
pure malarkey.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just reporting the news.
hey, Missy, I heard your song in Venus.
You're
That
right.
shit went crazy.
Right, exactly. I was on Venus, nigga. We was turning up to that shit.
Get an alien something to ride to.
What is going on?
Right. Okay. And we're gonna go to this last one. Skip to number 9 on there for me, Quan. YG associate Slim 400's killer was sentenced this week. He got 32 years in prison.
Damn.
Man, rest in peace.
Yeah,
my
rest in
nigga,
peace,
man.
400,
I
man.
fucked with bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I met that nigga in Musashi's.
Oh, that's my spot.
On the
Late night
strength
half
of,
off.
On the strength of Yada. Shout out to Yada. Oh, God. He was
Yeah.
a solid nigga, though.
Yeah.
I met 400, man, at Two Tone Studios, man.
Right.
Kicked it with him all day, signed the wall with him. He was cool. It was cool people,
Cool as a
man.
fan.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I never got to meet him. I always missed him. Anytime Tone had him at the studio, I always
man.
missed him and shit.
Got to give him a whole lot.
Right. Straight up.
Straight up.
Man, yeah, rest in peace. All right, Blue, we're going to jump right into just a quick video because you mentioned it earlier about you being on live.
For sure.
And
Dollar
cats come
Day.
in. Yep, so Quan, go to number 11 on there, please. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, I seen this
Insane.
shit. This shit was fucking nuts, bro.
Remember that shit niggas used to do when we used to throw your shirt over your hoodie?
Oh, you saying you want to be doing?
Get the fuck down, nigga! Get down! Get down, nigga! Y'all think a nigga playing? Oh, yeah.
That shit's insane, bro.
Shout out to Two Tone.
Shout out to motherfucking Two Tone for real.
Shout out Lonnie for this video.
And
Lonnie
my
is so
nigga
crazy.
Lonnie, yeah.
So did you disappear? As in, you could have been taken out. That's why you
Yeah, that
disappeared
was
right there?
it was more of a you know, if this is my last day with my niggas, man, y'all know I love y'all from the heart. It was nothing scripted. Everything was authentic and organic.
My daughter, ain't no shit, no tip for me.
You know what I mean?
Tip for me. My daughter, they don't shit, no tip for me.
Just because actually was a close call, that shit happened the day before my birthday. Like 8 hours away from 12 o'clock type shit.
That shit just crazy. Like, just I remember seeing that shit for the first time, and I was like, when you first dropped it, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I'm like, and I was like, the fact that y'all had that on film though, I was like, that shit's insane.
Somebody screen recorded my live and sent it to me. And I turned it into a song.
That's crazy. That means you was meant to make that song.
For sure.
Like, for real, for real.
For sure.
Try to take me from my kids. Only thing that's on my mind is punishable by death. Yup, with a horrible design. Whole family terrorized. Real niggas don't compromise. Just a message to the guys. I said I love you, then I meant it. With nothing but pure intentions. I promise it ain't scripted. Get closer to God. Stay true to my religion. Running through these scriptures, I promise, Lord, I get it. Everybody ain't your friend, yeah, everybody ain't your nigga. Loyalty get thinner when the currency get thicker. Back-to-back switches, chase it with the liquor. And throw on 18 months and face it with your nigga. If I die today, don't shed no tip for me. Tip for me. If I die today, don't shed no tip for me. Roll up that bumper out that Hennessy. That Hennessy. Get that bumper out that Hennessy. Play my music.
Do-Wrong.
Shout out my nigga Do-Wrong.
Yeah. We got birthdays next week.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite old niggas.
Damn, we still moving.
We told you that it's La Luna better. We put that there on the whole stage. Eyes wide on the road to riches, but I can't knock this road rage. I don't speak on no niggas, so don't include me in them whole games. Just riding around in my own land, trying to ball like road game. Nowadays you gotta stay to self, or it's in a mouth like Colgate. Let me take it back to like 08 with Blue Zone and 08. Stumping hard on Front Street with a tall cannon at 08. Just a message to the guys. I said I love you, then I meant it. With nothing but pure intentions. I promise it ain't scripted. Be closer to God, stay true to my religion. Running through these scriptures, I promise, Lord, I get it. Everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your nigga. That loyalty get thinner when the currency get thicker. Back-to-back switches, and face it with the liquor. Throw on 18 months, and face it with your nigga. If I die today, don't shed no tip for me. Tip for me. If I die today, don't shed no tip for me. Tip for me. Roll up that bumper out that Hennessy. That Hennessy. Roll up that bumper out that Hennessy. Play my music when you think of me. Think of me. Hey, play my music when you think of me. Think of me. Real fingers to my enemies. Fuck them, now let them bleed. If I die today.
Shit.
Yeah, that shit's hard. Okay. I'm like, yo, that shit's crazy.
I'm just, it's crazy that the motherfucker busted in and was trying to take you out.
Yeah,
right?
They tried to Donald Trump me a long time ago. That's why I said I don't think that shit was fake, because I've been through that.
Right.
And it was a sense of, you know, in the comfort of my own hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it was just so much to deal with. Then I was, it's 4-5 hours away from the Virgin Islands, so that was a 10-hour flight, and it was just hard to regroup, you feel me?
Right,
Like, I couldn't
up.
even enjoy my birthday for real, because I didn't know who was out to get a nigga.
Right. That's so crazy.
When's your birthday?
November 20th, big Scorpio.
Hey, Scorpio gang. Straight up. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, no,
Where does the the blue. Where's that come from? Is that something the homies said and you took it?
Nah, man, I've been doing that shit for so long. I actually just shortened it because I used to be like blue.
Okay.
You feel me? And then rest his soul, my big brother, man, Blue Angel, he took that motherfucker and ran with it.
Right.
So he was more of his voice so deep and raspy, so it sounded better. I just shortened the motherfucker and came with the blue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got this Mexican partner from 18th Street too. I was on the yard with his name Thumper. Every time that motherfucker seen me in the hallway, that's all he said was blue.
Yeah.
Blue. Like, all right.
So it's stuck.
All right,
Right.
for sure.
That's dope.
It's
Sure.
dope because like dope artists have their sayings. Like MC8 has the
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Or
You got
Jeezy has it.
your call.
Yeah, hell
that
yeah.
people
For sure.
recognize. Like it's like when you get on stage and you shout it out. Do they shout it back?
The homies do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the homies go crazy when they hear it. Some of the homegirls too, though. You feel me?
Because I could hear that coming back to you.
Yeah.
Like you being in front of a
Yeah,
stage and
hell
just
yeah.
blue,
Yeah,
and they hitting
yeah.
the rack like blue,
Yeah, everybody said it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody said it.
Everybody shooting
It's
it
like
back
automatic.
to you.
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah.
one of them things, man. I'm like, I look for it on the song now.
Yeah,
When
for
I be
sure.
listening to a song, I'm like, blue, and then
For sure.
it goes crazy. I'm like, man. Yeah, when we was playing the song on the 88 joint the other day, I was like, yo, this is dope. I was like, I know like most of the city hasn't heard that shit,
For
that
sure.
type of shit yet.
For
So
sure.
them hearing it and hearing blue, I was like, yo, that's some
Yeah,
real
yeah. Right.
authentic Vegas shit right there.
For sure. And I give y'all flowers, man, for even pushing my shit that way at 88.1.
Thank you.
Y'all actually do a lot for the local community home that a motherfucker ain't never even seen in the years of this music shit. And I've been here for a long time, even before I was a name on the Vegas scene. And wasn't nobody showing no love. Fifth Element, Code 7, you feel me?
Right.
Y'all niggas do y'all shit, bro. And me personally, I give y'all flowers for sure.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
bro.
bro.
We
For sure.
appreciate that shit.
For sure.
That's dope.
Motherfucker, Ryan was on our next.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that's the troll master.
Ryan was
man.
on our next.
Yeah,
Y'all fuck with Blue? Y'all ain't got no love
that's,
for Blue?
That's the troll master, man. He is gonna get me heard no
Right.
matter what he gotta do.
Hey, to our defense, Ryan, man. Hey, we've been trying to get Blue for years.
Oh God, and I,
Right.
I've been telling, bro. I'm like, man, I've been telling these niggas 2 weeks for 3 years in
Yeah,
a row, bro.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
I hollered at the Martin Luther King
Oh,
parade
God.
a while ago.
Right.
It's
I like this.
everywhere.
I'm like, the first time was at Echelon.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ran into
Oh, yeah.
I ran into Steve at Echelon. I was like, yo, he's like, no, Blue over there. I was
Yeah.
like, and I walked up to him and I'm like, yo, trying to get you on the fifth.
Oh, God.
He was like, yeah. But I knew the environment was crazy. But
I knew I was coming though, for sure. I just
Right.
didn't know when. You
Right.
feel me?
Shit, you here now. We
Hell
appreciate
yeah,
it.
it's a blessing, man. I
Man.
appreciate y'all for sure.
The next thing is we did 88. Next thing is we got, well, not even we. The city needs you to perform out here. You know what I'm saying?
that's
The
what-
city.
that's the big problem right now.
Right.
I'm,
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was up there because that was Carry On. Was my nigga Carry On was up there at the Echelon shit.
oh yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, speaking of performances, I'm like, you know, let's just go ahead and get into it and start talking to it, man. Because I'm like, it was a recent performance that was going to be big. It was going to be something that was going to be for the community. It was going to show some unity. It was going to show some bridging of the gaps between the political world and the hip hop world. And boom, it was just shut down. And I want you to talk to that, man, and tell us exactly how it came about and why it didn't happen.
Okay, well, it came about with Gas Studios, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Gas.
Yeah, he had some shit that he was trying to put together where the politicians and quote unquote street dudes can be in the same room and basically get the ex-felons and the street cats to vote. So
Right.
we can, we got our rights around here.
Right.
So what we was gonna do is we was gonna ask them questions about how are they gonna change the inner city, like for us.
Right.
And they didn't want that to go down. The reason why they shut it down was I was putting the politicians in jeopardy by having this event on the west side, and I come from North Las Vegas. It was gonna be gang violence.
Man.
But it was so much BS behind that because it was a weekday event that started at like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Right.
It was like on a Tuesday.
Right.
half of my homies don't even wake up till 9 o'clock at night. So they wasn't coming. The only people that was gonna come for real was the real supporters, the kids, the TTs, the mamas of the set or Las Vegas that really love me and what I do.
Right.
Even the opposition, it was too early. It's hot outside. Wasn't nobody coming outside to shoot that up, and ain't nobody finna play with the police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it was just BS, and it all comes from a case that I called back in 2010, and they don't want to say that.
So out of that, I'm like, because we've been talking to the whole discrimination thing as far as not our artists out here in Vegas not being able to perform and be in a relaxed environment and performing because they always either taxing you to hire police to be able to have security. Or
I don't even get that option.
Yeah,
it's an automatic no for me.
And see, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, so what's the steps to take to start fighting back? Because I know that you after that, I know you started taking some steps.
I'm right now as we speak in the process. Like I got a complaint in with the Internal Affairs. I got the sergeant name that shut the event down. So we just waiting to see right now what I'm really trying to do, and it's nobody ever heard this, but I'm just trying to get all the clubs to fuck with me so I can make flyers and see if they're gonna shut them down because I need a paper trail. Like this has been going on for 14 years for real.
It has been.
And I done been to both institutions, state-wise, federal-wise. This is double jeopardy. So y'all, I served my time, I did parole, now I'm a free man trying to make an earnest living on what I do as my craft.
Right.
And I'm being shut down and blackballed because of something that y'all did 14 years ago.
Right.
Like, I got a police shooting, but I never shot at them. It's on record. I never shot at them. They shot at me. Was I running with a gun? For sure.
Right.
Most definitely. But you motherfuckers was in an undercover car. I thought y'all was trying to get at me. I didn't know y'all was the police. It wasn't like y'all had the damn sirens on top of y'all car.
Right.
I was jaywalking. Y'all swerve in the middle of the motherfucking median and bounce out. And I grabbed my gun to make sure that I was going to make it home. And once I seen that it was green suits, I took off running.
Right.
It ain't even no point to go to war with y'all. I'm gone.
Right.
All I hear is the gunshots.
And that's what's crazy though is like you never fired one off.
Not one shot.
And they firing at you. I'm like, I don't even think that's protocol.
Broad daylight. And it's so crazy because they never even seen a gun. I had a red flannel on with some red and white 12s. The thing was, I had an extended clip, young dumbass. I'm walking, jaywalking, and the shit hanging out my shirt like a ruler.
Right.
So, okay, he got a gun on him. But it could have been anything. They never even seen the motherfucker. I swear to you, when I seen the green suits, I just took off running. In the middle of traffic, hopped the gates. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
He shot at me 12 times. By the grace of God, I went hit once.
And that's what's crazy is them shooting at you 12 times.
12 times,
and
bro. Broad daylight.
And not knowing the direction of those bullets. Because you have to account for those bullets where they going. If you just shooting at a person running in a direction, them bullets can go anywhere.
Anywhere.
They can, you could be shooting at him, miss him, and go through a wall and hit a kid laying in his bed watching TV.
For sure.
You know, you could do all kind of stuff. So I'm like, I think that they should be held to those same type of standards that we held to. For every bullet that you shoot, you got to be responsible for.
And, you know, and I'm a firm believer of God. I come from that God-fearing family. Internal Affairs couldn't find out one bullet hole out of those 12 shots. No cars, no trash cans, no trees. They just found the shells.
Wow.
Still to this day.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I'm like, man, that shit is crazy, man. I'm like, we behind you, man. We supporting you. We trying to get you to on some stages, and Fifth Element is definitely putting together a stage to where
I fuck with the Fifth.
You know what I mean? But we about to start putting together something to where you could possibly get out there and do your thing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I just seen Lil Sox perform a couple weeks ago. I know he couldn't perform out in the city either. For a while. So
shout out to Sox. That's my dog for real.
Yeah, I just going through your catalog, I seen a bunch of dope videos. I didn't even know you had a video with Sox.
Yeah. Me and Sox go back from when that nigga had S curl, fucking with Yada and Chum Lee and all them.
And see, I'm like, we seen that happen with Yada. I'm like, he was performing at Triple B's.
Yep.
They made the police.
They had to pay
the police
overtime.
Yeah, pay the police overtime to work there. And what that does to the promoter who puts on the event, it makes the tax so high to where it's like you definitely either gonna lose money or you just like, you know what, it's too much money to put the event on because I gotta pay these police $1,500 each, and you gotta have 4 of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
3 hours
For
minimum.
3 hours.
Right. Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
now you done dropped freaking $7,000 before on security. I'm like, on
And damn sure
security,
ain't gonna make that much back at the venue or none of that
right?
shit. So.
For sure.
If you made $10,000 at the venue, you done paid 3/4 of it to security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like that.
They win.
That's so insane. So I feel like they're doing that on purpose, and I'm like, that's the kind of behavior that needs to be stopped. So hopefully that what happened to you and the case that you got going on is going to start the steamrolling effect of people picking it up and saying like, yo, this ain't right. You either got to have concrete evidence on why this man is a threat or leave that shit alone. You know what I mean?
And that's where we at with it today. Leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly. Leave that shit
Really.
alone and let these people do what they do because we haven't had any like shootings. We done put on plenty of events. Fifth Element done put on events. We done had
Code 7 to put on events.
Code
so.
7
Bro,
to put
I
on
had a
events.
whole hood bar before I was 21, bro, for 2 years straight.
See,
Not an incident report.
and that's what I'm saying.
Not a shootout, not a robbery, not a nothing.
None of that.
For 2 years, before I was even 21.
Where was this at?
KJ's.
On Lamb, right?
Lamb and
KJ's,
I seen
yeah.
I seen
You ask
Blue Angel.
anybody in the
I
city
remember that
about
shit.
KJ's
I've been
and
there.
Blue Money, and they
I've
gonna
been
tell
there.
you
I've
them
been
boys
there
had it
with
rocking
Caution
down
and
there.
Smoking all
For
them.
sure.
And yeah, man, rest
No
in peace, Blue
incidents.
Angel. That shit
Man,
was,
that's my
a
dog.
dope.
Yeah.
That was a dope
My
motherfucking
big
night.
brother, he showed me everything. All this shit is for him, for real.
That's dope, man.
Real
I'm like,
for
yo,
real.
I'm like, you actually released a joint with Blue Angel recently.
Yeah, with Two Tone.
Yeah, with Two Tone.
yeah.
And that was
Thinking back, yeah.
We got that.
we got that, Ray.
Number 12 on there, Quan.
Yeah, we got to see that, man. I'm
Shout
like,
out to Two Tone again, man. Cadillac Moan did his thing on this video
Yeah,
too,
we're
man.
gonna
Shout out
have
Moan.
a videographer month where we're gonna have all videographers just doing their thing pop up on us.
Yeah, straight up.
yeah, shout out to Cadillac. We've been talking to him for about a couple of years too about getting him up here.
There you go. The big fella.
Yeah.
One of a kind, bro. The world missed out on such a beautiful soul, man. That nigga was one of a kind.
I don't know if you know, we had a 50th year of hip hop celebration, and we gave his daughter a plaque.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
That was dope. Him and her and his mom, right?
No, I don't think his mom was there.
She
I don't think
didn't
her
go,
mom
it
was
was
there.
just the daughter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know it's real. What's up, Pops?
Fun fact about this song, Blue Angel whole verse on this song is just bits and pieces of old verses that Two Tone had in his computer.
Wow.
So it was never just a song that Blue Angel had did and left in the vault. Two Tone took all his vocals and just mixed them motherfuckers up, and it came out to be that.
Genius.
Two Tone a beast, though.
That nigga's a fucking animal,
Like,
bro.
yo,
Like,
Two
for
Tone is a
real.
beast, bro.
That nigga's amazing.
I was with Two Tone on the 4th of July. We was playing cornhole pause and tore his ass up.
Hustle up. You getting money, but it ain't enough. What that money do? I never brand with squares, just G's. In the city where they die fast and sip slow. In North Las Vegas, them was the good days. Solo with my two dogs. I don't need no
Another fun fact, Blue Angel Daddy on this song too.
Oh, is he?
Rest in peace to Big Dicky, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the singing group, right?
Yeah, like the little Temptation
the
shit at
Temptation
the,
joint. What was it? It was
the Grand, not the Grand,
what was the name of that
Las
group?
Vegas Club. I don't remember
The
the name.
Movement. The Movement.
The Movement,
The
yeah.
Movement. I used to see them all the time. I used to talk to his dad all the time.
Dicky was hard with that shit.
Yeah, he was
man.
crazy with it.
Me, Blue Angel, his daddy, and Two Tone.
That's crazy.
This was a pack, I'm thinking back. We We was deep off in the trap, live from the
There it
dope
go.
house. That's when KJs used to crack. It was Ducky, Moody, P.I. Bogart, Jigga, Gully, Smack. Axe Wiggo, this bitch was packed. Wall to wall, front to back. Take them back when they dark.
Hey, I was in that motherfucker, boy. I was like,
Yeah.
deep up in this bitch, boy.
We used to have fun in that
Yeah.
In the flags, blue tin up on this window with the rims to match. I sip the yak for the fallen soldiers. It's far from over. You'll get more than poker. In the Barcelona, live high like never sober. When you cross the togas, you better have a blower. Foo don't know you're sober. Lie when against the north, cause when you lost, blue money niggas been the underdog. We ain't tripping, we don't care at all, but they don't want the set to get involved.
That caddy is clean as fuck.
That's Cadillac Moan shit.
Is that Cadillac Moan
That's
shit?
Cadillac Moan shit.
Oh shit. That motherfucker clean as fuck.
We was back, sardines hardly had no snacks. Party hard, no, we ain't laugh. Swear to God, we had it bad. Like, what the fuck? Damn, why we ain't got no bag?
Who my guy is over there on the right?
That's weird. It's one of my niggas, Blue Money Boys.
Nice.
We was so deep at one point in time, bro. Like, so we damn near had a Blue Money West Side. If you talk to 2 T's right now, he'll tell you he from Blue Money West Side.
Oh shit.
Feel me?
I'm gonna have to talk
Blue
to
money
2
with a
T's.
red
Blue
rag.
Money with a red rag, Blue Money West Side, BMW, like
That rough.
we was on some takeover shit for real.
Yeah, that
Just
shit
took
was
those
hard.
losses, man. Rest in peace to my fallen soldiers. There's so many to name, man, and I miss y'all daily.
Man.
Daily, dog.
I'm like, let's talk about these 2 albums you dropped in a year, man. I'm like, in the beginning of the year, we seen Out the Blue and Blue Roses dropped.
For sure.
I'm like they just dropped like that to that. And
For
I'm
sure.
like, I've been hearing about Blue Roses for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like, through the grapevine, like, man, he got this album that's crazy.
Oh, man.
And he ain't dropped it yet. So I've been hearing about Blue Roses. I finally listened to it and I'm like, yo, this shit was crazy. I'm like, dope album. I'm like, what made you like start tapping into the singing part? Like, you know what I mean? Because you
Man,
was
I ain't
killing
gonna-
that shit. That shit was actually, it was dope as fuck.
I ain't gonna have no cut when it comes to Fifth Element, man. I started doing that singing shit for them hoes.
Hey.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Supposed to,
I
though.
was gangster, bro. And I was
Right.
getting more love off the singing shit from the females than anything. And they was more fucked up because a person of my description shouldn't have no kind of harmonizing vocals or none of that.
Right.
So it was kind of like an element of surprise to them. Then I just took the game like, whatever the females gonna buy, these niggas gonna support it. So I'm gonna just,
Absolutely.
put them in the back real quick, put the hoes in the front, let's ride out.
Man, it was dope. Is like I seen you had a couple of other singers on the songs with you.
Yeah.
Which to me, it made it like almost like it solidified the project.
For sure.
It was like, okay, Blue is doing his thing. Now you got somebody who's their whole deal is singing.
And that's
right?
shout out to Lacey, shout out to De'Eric, you feel me?
Right.
And my whole game plan with that is I ain't no singer. Like I know how to harmonize and make some shit sound good with the compliments of auto-tune.
Right.
But this motherfucker De'Eric, he blows.
Yeah, he was on there going
He
crazy.
fucking
He
blows,
was
you feel
going
me? And
crazy.
Lacey ain't no slouch. Like every
Right.
woman I done ever worked with when it come to that singing was off the chain. Lacey, my homegirl Keita, my homegirl, she's gonna kill me. Kiss Kiss, shout out
Oh,
to
yeah,
Kiss
Kiss,
Kiss.
yeah.
I love Kiss Kiss so much.
Mm-hmm.
They are amazing when it comes to that shit. So I go to them asking for help, and they just do their shit, and it come out to be what it is.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, they got up on there, and the project came out crazy.
For sure, man.
I'm like,
Shout out to De'Eric, man. Shout out to everybody I work with, for real.
My shit is Slide on that album.
Oh, shout out to my nigga TK.
Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck.
Slide was crazy.
Yeah.
My shit is Night Swim.
Yeah.
Night Swim is crazy.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites too. For
Night
sure.
Swim
For
is.
sure.
I listened to that motherfucker. I was like, yo, I had to run it back. I was like, this motherfucker is
I like Night
crazy.
Swim a lot. Yeah.
I'm like, man, yeah, you had some joints on here, man. I'm like some real dope joints on here, man. And then I'm like, yo, the Out the Blue project. So what made you go back to back.
So now it's best of both worlds. I got the females asking me, when is the slow shit coming out? And then I got the niggas like, enough of that slow shit, nigga. We want to hear that shit, nigga. Talk that shit, nigga. Fuck them hoes, nigga. You always catering to them.
You're right,
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my nigga Ock, he like, man, just get their ass both, nigga. One all rap, one all singing.
Hey,
So
man.
let's ride.
Dope. It was like dope because it was like both projects were solid.
Yeah,
you know,
for
like
sure.
people drop like a bunch of music and then you're
Yeah.
like, he could have dealt without this one.
Yeah, for sure.
But both projects was solid. I'm
Good
like,
looking.
we listened to them. We talked about them. As soon as they dropped,
Yeah,
I'm
good
like, you
looking.
go back to the Fifth
Right.
Element episodes. We talking about them.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because the projects are really good projects. We've been a fan of the music for a long time.
I appreciate y'all, dog.
And I'm like, yo, we have. I know you wasn't coming out, but we have got us perform Dog Ass all the time.
Right, and our question on that is, you say play dead like Trey Blue,
Yeah,
and we
man.
always ask, what the hell
Trey
does that
Blue,
mean?
shout out to my nigga Trey Blue. This one of my homeboys that I ain't seen in probably like 8-9 years, and he just vanished. I know he's still alive, you know what I'm saying? And it was just more of a line for him to hear and want to come back around, because he's really from where we from, and it's like you miss some funerals of some niggas that would have carried Joe casket. And you know that shit is questionable. So it was just a line to throw out there for him to even tap in, like, hey nigga, why you putting me in your song?
Okay.
Right.
Just to get him
Right.
to surface.
to surface, but
Yeah.
play dead like Trey Blue.
So okay, so that's not the artist Trey Blue. Who
Oh
did
no,
Westside.
not Westside Trey
Okay,
Blue. No,
okay.
you know I don't got no smoke with no
Right,
famous
right.
rappers or none of that shit.
Right.
That we just got homies that got the same name.
Yeah, no
you know What I'm
doubt.
saying?
Right.
So, but no, that was all that should be about my homies. For
No
real.
doubt. Man,
I'm like, so.
what
I'm like,
out of those albums, you dropped 5 albums since 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Is 18 months your best work, you think? Because fresh out.
No, I'm really gonna give it to Out the Blue as being my best work. 18 months was more of me finding myself and understanding what I had. But I went to jail, so
Right.
I never got to receive the flowers that was being given, because I did my time for the whole stunt of that CD. Riding solo, no, 18 months time served came after that, and that was just to let y'all know that I was home, but I still didn't see or feel like I was reaching the potential that I was supposed to be at. When it come to Out the Blue, I got so much experience at life, and the feds and all that shit all in one is just like, I know who I am now. Like I always questioned myself and what I had and all that kind of shit, but now I'm solidified in what I believe in is in myself, and I know what I am and I know what I'm here to do.
yo,
So I give it to Out the Blue for sure.
what I love, man, is the fact that you have like a real organic following.
Yeah.
Like it's like I haven't seen a lot of heavy promotion on your shit,
Yeah.
but you get a lot
For
of
sure,
love,
bro. Like,
like crazy.
And it's so crazy, bro, because I'll just be me. It's
Right.
not like, you know, I do any extras to make a motherfucker like me. Like, I just
Right.
have this genuine soul. Like, my heart is pure. You
Right.
down and out, and I know this. I got you. To the whatever I got, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that's where it come from. Like, I'm not the nigga that's this tall and
Right.
everybody is this big to me. Like, we
Right.
all here. If I
Right.
got 20,000 in my pocket, you got 20,000 in your pocket. We here, bro. I'm no better than nobody.
That's that's solid as fuck right there.
So I think that's where it come from for sure. Then I love the kids. The kids love me. I did the drill team in my community. Like I'm really a community activist for real.
Right.
Even on what's not on camera, like I go to the set every day, every single day, and I might run up on a kid and give him 100 for
Right.
pulling up your Infinite Campus. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you looking like.
See,
Quit asking me for money if your grades ain't right.
that's what I'm talking about, man. See, I ain't
And that's
had,
really how I go with me over there for real.
I ain't had no homies like that when I was a kid.
Well, me neither.
Straight
Me
up.
neither, for real.
That's
But
solid as fuck.
I've learned that that's what's gonna change this shit and make it for the better. Like, I'm not the big homie that's gonna give you no gun and tell you to go across the street and do your shit.
And be on a dummy mission.
I'm gonna tell you get the
Yeah,
fuck
that's-
away from me, nigga, and go get a job.
Right.
Go do something that you good at, bro. This shit ain't it. Because what a lot of motherfuckers don't realize is this shit is not what it's made out to be. The love is not 100% real. And when I say that, I mean, like, you go to jail right now, and it's possible that You're going to have one nigga that's going to keep it solid and send you pictures, and you're going to have one nigga that's going to do you dirty. And when I say dirty, he is going to take all your information and tell it to all the bitches that he like, and it's going to fuck up everything that you got going in that institution. There's no point. Vice versa. You, me, him, we all go get in the car, we go get on a mission. You get caught. You give it up for everybody because you the only one that got caught. Ain't no love in that shit, bro.
Right.
It's supposed to be somebody, whoever get caught, ride that shit out, and the niggas that didn't get caught, ride it out with him until he come home.
Absolutely.
Lawyer fees, commissary, mama, Dr. Bill's visits, kid, the whole. So it's just like there's no point in even getting caught up in that because it ain't real.
Right.
It's just a facade, bro, and it's not real. It's a waste of time. You got a better chance of going to college and being something with yourself than to try to be on this corner with this fake love and these niggas that's gonna stab you in your back the minute your bag get up.
And see, that's why we need you on them stages, man.
Straight up.
We need you saying that kind of shit
Dead
to these
ass.
motherfuckers on these stages. That way they ain't out here crashing out.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
because
saying?
y'all from Vegas, so y'all see
Right.
the crashing out on the daily.
Oh, man.
On the daily, bro. And it's just like how I feel, my perspective for that is if you don't gotta live like that, and when I mean don't have to live like that, you shouldn't. And it's a lot of little niggas that's mama's on dope, daddy's in jail, grandma don't give a fuck for real. So they have no choice but to go out here and hit them a lick to keep up with the
Right.
fashion of the
Joneses.
generation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
Right.
like they
Right.
putting themselves in that kind of position because they have to. But you got a mama that's going to work, your daddy part-time hustling, doing something, you feel me? So it's there. Your ass get in trouble. They both gonna come together and make sure that you get right.
Yeah.
You don't have no reason living like this.
Yeah.
But with no guidance in the home, I'm not saying that it's acceptable, but I understand that
Right.
I understand how it go, bro.
Right.
You have nobody to look up to. You have no motivation.
Right.
Right.
But
So-
the hood.
But the hood. So it's just like, birds of a feather flock together for sure. You're gonna be that.
And it's crazy because I'm like, yo, they don't realize like them stopping you from doing the event that you had with C.H. Miller.
Yeah.
That this is the type of things that it was trying to breed.
For sure.
They stopping it thinking like some other bullshit's gonna happen.
I don't even think they think that.
They just didn't want it to go on.
Yeah, they just didn't want
Right.
to go. They know ain't shit gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the principle of
Right.
let's cancel Bay Blue as. Let's
Yeah,
keep
for sure.
let's keep
just
our foot on
fucking
his
with
neck.
them.
Right. And I'm like, but I'm like, they don't understand the repercussions of that because you don't know what kid would have been there that day and would have seen you doing what you was doing and say like, yo, man, I seen Bay Blue up there. I ain't trying to be on no mission with y'all.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
trying to see like what's up with him because
For sure.
he come from where we from, but he ain't on that shit.
Right.
He on some other shit. He
And a
trying to
lot
make
of
it
people be
dope.
having hidden talents. Like for me, bro,
Right.
I grew up in church. I played the drums since I was 3. It was the niggas I was around that made me uncomfortable to show that because these niggas that had them kind of talents. I was gonna be the weirdo, the alien out the group. Oh, this
Right.
nigga sing, he go to church. This
Right.
nigga ain't one of us, you feel me? So I kept that shit on the low for so long, bro. I didn't never want nobody to know none of that shit.
and not knowing like that's the type of stuff
And that
was
needed to
going-
get me out of where I was trying to go.
Exactly.
For
Get
sure.
you out of the shit. All the bullshit you witnessed during the day.
Yeah, for
Being
sure.
living where you living. You was
For
like,
sure.
those things were the keys to get you out of that.
And I did not want to advertise that for nothing in this world because I didn't want to be looked at different.
Right, check it out. We ain't got a lot of time left, but I just want to get this last video in real quick. Number 13 on there. This kind of just shows everything. Shows where you're from.
From Donna, it gotta be from Donna.
Definitely. Definitely. I think this is probably the first video I ever seen from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn.
This got the most views ever.
Yeah.
From me. Organic views at that.
Don't mind me, this one's strictly for my people though.
I remember back in the day, motherfuckers come through Donna.
Right.
Donna.
And then that's like I say, bro. I be so in my own world. This song had nothing to do with Las Vegas. If you really pay attention to the beginning of the song, I say, don't mind me. This is strictly for my people. This was a freestyle in my kitchen at my cousin's house. Rest in peace to her ex-boyfriend, Boski. This nigga was in there smoking weed, playing the beat. I was just at the table rolling me a wood, like a swisher and shit, and I just started harmonizing to it. I didn't have no words to it or none of that shit. But whatever the fuck I was harmonizing, it had my nigga Boski going. He was going like, bro, you gotta do that. Whatever the fuck you over there talking about, you gotta go put that down. So we just happened to go to the studio one day. I'm like, my nigga Gut was working on something with Socks and Hitman. So when they finished their session, I'm like, hey Hitty, pull up that Future beat. And I just got up there with a live freestyle and sung that motherfucker, and they was like, yeah. We put it on Facebook, and we had like 152 shares in like 7 minutes.
Wow, that's so crazy.
So everybody was like, hey, you need to go to the studio and really do that and drop a video to it. And Moan called me like, nigga, we need to do a video to this. And that's how it came about.
Add one more to it, because I shared it last night.
that part.
Hell yeah. All this shit was by design that I didn't even know. Because I never expect this to be my hottest song. I never even wanted to get out as far as it got. It was strictly for that corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just for something for them to ride to. It's crazy watching these videos and you actually see how many loved ones you lost.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace, man. Mama Dukes. Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's dope. But Blue, man, you got to tell the people they can reach you at, man.
Man, I'm on Instagram, BayBlue003, Facebook, Martin Payne. I'm in the city of Las Vegas, man. Club, pool party, wherever I got me outside at, man, I'm outside. And I'm here, man. I'm easy to deal with. I ain't too bigger than the program. I'm not bigger than the program at all.
Already,
I'm saying just come with respect and I'm gonna give it.
Thank you for coming up here, man.
And
we
I appreciate y'all, man, for sure.
Thank you, bro. Ryan, man, you gotta tell the people they can reach you at. Baby.
Oh man, Blue Strip CZ, man, on Instagram. Ryan Johnson on Facebook, man.
Already, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Raymond.
At RaySun724 on Twitter, IG, the Ray Sun Report on YouTube, 420 in Vegas. You trying to smoke something and laugh your ass off, tap into that. And Fifth Element Hip Hop, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Bug, Hollywood.
Hollywood Bug 22 on IG.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can reach me at OT from the D. That's OTFRUMTHAD. You know what I'm saying? The Fifth Element Hip Hop. You know what I mean? On IG or www.fifthelementhip-hop.com. You know what I'm saying? Check us out every Monday on 88 to the 5th. You know what I'm saying? 88.1. We always breaking a new artist out of the city, trying to get that exposure and get them in that rotation. You know what I mean? You can catch us every Thursday at Mariposa. DJ Slim is up there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, shout out Q the Barber, man.
Yeah,
lining us
Q
up.
the Barber in Victoria's Lot.
Straight up, yeah.
He's at 2077th North Jones behind the Burger King. They say they taking all fades. Go get you a cut.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Boog, take us out, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yo, Fifth Element, we out.
Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God and the Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-Ray Sun, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, or we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.